Travis to come back for next year, or is that one of those things you got to give him his space to make his own decision?
I'll let Travis make that decision on his own, man. He's given so much to this team and to the NFL, and been such a joy, not only for me to work with, but for people to watch.
Fans of the Kansas City Chiefs won't remember Super Bowl 59 with nostalgia because the franchise was completely destroyed. It's difficult to think that Travis Kelce, the NFL's top tight end, would want his career to finish this way. Over the past year, however, the rumors about his retirement have intensified. After the Chiefs' second Super Bowl thumping of the Andy Reid/Patrick Mahomes era, Kelce chose not to address the media after the heartbreaking loss to the Eagles. Thus, we were unable to hear his thoughts on retirement. When questioned by the media about Kelce's possible departure from the game, Mahomes responded, "I'll let Travis make that decision on his own, man. In addition to being a pleasure to work with, he has contributed greatly to this club and the NFL, and he is a pleasure to watch. He is aware that there is still a lot of football left in him. It is visible to you. He's accomplished enough to earn a gold jacket and a spot in the Hall of Fame on the first ballot. He'll have time to spend with his family before deciding for himself." Given Kelce's age of 35 and his sluggish appearance over the past year, the retirement rumors haven't been entirely out of the ordinary. He still concluded the 2024 regular season with 97 catches, though, which is tied for the fourth highest total in his career. Speaking about the retirement speculations prior to Super Bowl 59, Kelce stated that he has no immediate plans to retire. One would assume that would be sufficient to prevent these discussions. But perhaps many believe that he might choose to look for other chances now that his team has lost a Super Bowl landslide. Though Kelce alone will have the last say, Mahomes' remarks made it apparent that he wants his tight end back for another season. The tight end commended the Philadelphia Eagles in a media appearance following Sunday, February 9th's crushing loss in New Orleans, claiming that they outperformed the Chiefs in all three areas of the game. The 35-year-old Kelce told reporters in the locker room following the game, "We couldn't get it going offensively. They just attacked us on all three phases, really. In addition, there are other things like penalties, turnovers, and offensive goalie play. We haven't played that bad all year," Kelce remarked, adding that the Chiefs struggled to execute and drop passes like they have all season. "You don't lose like that without everything going bad. This team is going to fight till the end forever, and you saw that," the NFL great stated, despite his club being shut out for the majority of the game. "Even with the score late, we were always going to fight." In addition to making NFL history by repeating as champions for a third consecutive year, the Chiefs' triumph would have been the biggest comeback victory in Super Bowl history. Instead, with a 15-2 regular season record, Kelce and company are considering a rare loss. The podcaster from New Heights stated, "We simply couldn't find that spark. We couldn't find that momentum." Travis Kelce was powerless against the Philadelphia Eagles' magic in the Super Bowl. Along with his teammates, especially quarterback Patrick Mahomes, he remarked on the Kansas City Chiefs' dismal defeat following their defeat by the Eagles at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans on February 9th. Travis told reporters, "They got after us," in a video that was shared with X following the game. He went on to say, "All three phases couldn't get it going offensively." As to what went wrong, a lot of work was involved. You don't lose like that unless everything goes wrong. As the Eagles maintained their lead at the end of the second quarter, the Chiefs, who had won the trophy the previous 2 years, had a challenging first half. Although the Chiefs scored 6 points in the third quarter, the Philadelphia squad finally prevailed with a final score of 22-40. According to Travis, the most startling aspect of the defeat was that we haven't played that bad all year. Travis abruptly ended the interview before he could respond to any inquiries on his girlfriend Taylor Swift's backing from the audience, because he was furious. The 35-year-old did, however, give his girlfriend Taylor some credit for helping to get the NFL club to the Super Bowl in the first place before the big game. "We both love to manifest things," he stated at a recent news conference. "And since we are present, you cannot claim it is not genuine, can you? Whatever she was doing, it must have been beneficial." How would Taylor have wished the Chiefs' significant victory into existence? In October, she changed the choreography of her song, Midnight Rain, to incorporate a mimed football pass and touchdown at her Eras tour stop in New Orleans. "It made me feel like I was there, even though I couldn't be there to support her during those weeks," Travis said of the cruel summer singers act. Actually, he revealed a day later that Taylor greatly influenced him on his path to the big game. During the opening night briefing for the Super Bowl, Travis instructed reporters, "I better hold up my end of the bargain, right? If she's out here being the superstar she is, never taking no for an answer, and always working her tail off, I better match that energy for sure." He recalled their first meeting at the 2023 Super Bowl, even though he was unable to participate in person with his brother, Jason Kelce, who was the center for the Eagles until his retirement in March of last year. Travis thought, "Of course, I wish Jason was out there. Being at the mountaintop with your brother is something special that I'll never forget. He's very content with where he's at in life right now, but I wished he would have played another year," the NFL player added. Read on to find out who other celebrities attended the 2025 Super Bowl alongside Taylor. Due to the defeat, the Chiefs were unable to fulfill their team's goal of becoming the first NFL team to win 3 consecutive Super Bowls. The team as a whole, including Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, is obviously devastated by the defeat. At halftime, with the Eagles leading the Chiefs 24-0, Kelce was clearly dissatisfied as he left the field. And after the game, once more, while congratulating the Philadelphia players on their victory, Swift famously joined Kelce on the field to celebrate the Chiefs' triumph the previous season, but it makes sense that she didn't join him. This year, Kelce and the other Chiefs players departed the field promptly after the team's loss on Sunday night. Swift was clearly under stress as the Chiefs fell behind in the first half of the game, as evidenced by the photos taken of her in the stands and the one clip of her from the broadcast that went viral and sparked a ton of jokes on social media. This was all while the Eagles celebrated their 40-22 victory over the 2-time defending champions at the Super Bowl on Sunday night. Swift and Kelce's post-game reunion was not caught on camera this time, but it's reasonable to assume that the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart singer is showing her partner love and support in private after the breakup. In the few times they have discussed their relationship in public, the two have been nothing but positive. They have continuously helped each other in their jobs. Kelce talked about Swift and how dating the infamously successful musician has inspired him in his own career when addressing the media before the Super Bowl. When Taylor Swift arrived at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans on Sunday for Super Bowl 2025, she made a memorable impression. Swift was spotted sporting a white double-breasted jacket, denim shorts, and matching thigh-high boots, according to media reports. She had previously introduced the ruby teardrop pendant at the Grammy Awards a week prior, but it was her accessories that garnered the most attention. Swift and jeweler Lorraine Schwartz co-designed the bespoke jewelry item, which has caused a lot of fans to speculate, with many thinking